This week on LNN, we really hit a stumbling block. And if you know anything about our show, we rely on the news. Unless you've been living under a rock, you would know that all the news channels have gone tabloid on us with this Oscar Pistorius murder. We agree it's a tragedy, but it is more of a tabloid story than cutting-edge news. Sholos, if there's one time you ever wanted to change the Constitution, you can do it now. Why? Because nobody is looking. Even Vavi had to put on hold his Ito march because, no one would be focusing on this thing. There have been other things happening in the world, but no one seems to care. Why? Because Oscar Pistorius, he went a bit, they're on us. Take a look at what we had to go through this whole week trying to put together this show.
Oscar Pistorius' bail has been set at R1 million, and all he needed to pay to get out was 100,000 rand. The Blade Runner is not allowed any alcohol, any exercise, no drugs. He can't even go to church without calling the police to let them know. Let's cross over to someone on the ground who can tell us more.
Baby pianos, paintings, cutlery, and all things Julius Malema were on sale today.
Wait, what? Are you not talking about Oscar?
No, Lindsay. I'm talking about Julius Malema, the former darling of South African politics.
I'm sorry, South Africa, for the technical glitch, idiot. We are now crossing over to a friend of Oscar's who was in school with him in grade 3.
Oh, yeah. Geez, I just want to say, Oscar, he was a great guy. You wouldn't hurt a fly. To be honest, with you, Lindsay, I haven't seen the Oak for 15 years, but I'm sure he kind of changed that much over that time. The Oak used to let me use his sharpener, his pencil. We used to kind of walk around the fields. Really magic Oak. That's all I can say.
It's powerful analysis. Breaking news now, we cross over to our correspondent on the scene.
This kind of thing happens once in a lifetime. We're here in Russia where a meteor has struck a small town, injuring over 1,000 people. The meteor could be seen across the sky, sending panic throughout the country. It broke off from a larger meteor which is heading towards the Earth. Nobody knows how long.
I'm sorry, viewers, we have to cut this broadcast short. For more in-depth coverage of the Oscar Pistorius case, we now go live to Oscar's aunt's gardener in Witbank.
Yes, I used to see him once. I saw him run across the garden once. And then he was young, very impressionable. And I said, hey, not on my garden. And surprisingly, he took it very well, Took very well.
Insightful, informative, in-depth. Thank you, Mr. Bashin Mahlangu.
Things got so ridiculous. Kenny Kunene was interviewed as an expert and Oscar's friend by CNN. CNN? Guys, you must stop this nonsense. You could discover the cure for AIDS this week and no one would have cared. It was all Oscar.